Hi, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com, and I'm here with Sanaa Lathan to talk about the upcoming feature film on the Come Up. Thank you for joining me.
It's my pleasure.
So now this was double duty for you because you were both acting and directing in this film. What type of challenge does that present when you're fully immersed as a main character, but then you also have to be fully immersed as the director as well?
It was beautiful and scary and challenging and amazing. It was all
Mm,
of those things. Um, I fell in love with Jay as I was working on the script and we were early in pre-production, and I knew that I wanted to play her because I have a lot of family that has kind of been through what she's been through, and I feel like sometimes when you play a role it can be healing, not only to the audience but to you. And so I knew I wanted to play her. And then obviously the being the director is so all encompassing. So for
mhm,
me, I knew I had to really do all my J work early on
mhm,
so that when I got on set, I could just, switch hats and go
mhm,
between both. And um, yeah, it was great.
mhm. And we got some really big stars in this movie, like Method Man, Mike Epps, Lil Yachty. But for the main character of Bree, you go with Jamila Segrey, and this is her first feature.
Mhm.
What made you decide to go with somebody with a fresh talent as opposed to someone who was more recognizable and just immediately bankable? What made you take a chance on her like that?
Mhm. Well, we worked together a lot. I mean, I found her in 200 audition tapes. And um, she just has a quality that makes you want to watch her. So it was
Hmm.
actually really great that I had those 200 tapes because I was going from tape to tape to tape to tape. And then you immediately know when there's somebody that pops up where you're like, oh, there's something
Hmm.
special about this person. I want to rewind. I want to watch this again. And she's a hard worker and such a sweet person and very disciplined. And she she killed it. She killed it in the role, and she was a pleasure to work with.
Hmm. I wasn't even telling her. I said, no, she is so gracious. I mean, I'm like, girl, you're the star of the show here. So you can stand to, you can give us a little bit more and you would deserve it. But I was,
Exactly.
but I was telling her, I was like, listen, you don't even realize like female rap is really huge right now. But the role that you're playing here is also inspirational. There's going to be that little girl that's going to say, yes, Cardi B was somebody that inspired me. But also when I watched Bree play Little Law on that, on the come up, that is what inspired me to be a rapper. And she's just like, I'm like, it is. It's true.
Wow, yeah, it's so true. I
Yeah.
know the power of film. I mean, I know, how film can not only entertain, but can really inspire you. That's why
Hmm.
it's so important for people to be represented. You have to be able to see yourself reflected. That's what actually grows self-worth. So, yeah, it was really important to me to
Hmm.
do this movie because it's so much representation for people who look like me. When I was growing up, I didn't see that.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
very few and far between. So
Hmm. Hmm. Thank you so much for your time and thank you for this film and thank you for taking so much to divide your time like that. I don't know how you did it.
thank you.
But once again, my name is Coco with blackfilm.com. I'm here with Sanaa Lathan and On the Come Up will be streaming on Friday, September 23rd on Paramount Plus. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you want to see more content like this on blackfilm.com, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.